Test one, test two. 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 Yep. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, there will be five people inducted into the Livingston Academy Hall of Fame.
radio sports broadcaster and four players whose careers span almost 7 decades are being inducted into the Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame tonight here at Tom Davis Stadium in the pregame ceremony. Members of the 11th class will be inducted and enshrined into this exclusive and prestigious fraternity include Kenny Webb, who played from 19
Kenny Webb is the first person being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
WLIV radio and sports broadcaster Drew Huffines, whose career spanned from 1958 to 1981.
James Sells, the second person.
Kevin
Coffey, the third player inducted into the Hall of Fame.
And
Ronnie Linder will be the final member inducted into the Livingston Academy's 2024 Hall of Fame class.
Mr. Kenny Webb and his family, Mr. Drew Huffines and family, Mr. James Sells and family, Mr. Kevin Coffey and family, and Mr. Ronnie Linder and family. American Bank and Trust is the proud sponsor of the Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame. First, Kenny Webb. Number 22, a guard who played from 19.
Kenny Webb. Kenny Webb gets the Hall of Fame football first and gets a ovation and hand claps.
Kenny Webb was a strong, tough, hard-nosed lineman for the Livingston Academy Wildcats of the early 1950s. A rural farm boy, Webb was born and raised in the area just south of the present-day Livingston City Lakes. Hard work, discipline, his motor, and his love of the game were present in Webb's football DNA. These traits would serve his tough Wildcats well for the next seven decades. During Mr. Kenny Webb's interview, his memory was remarkable as he fondly recalled his coaches, his teammates, specific games, and even his opponents. A flame sparked in his 87-year-old eyes when he was asked to replay his best moment as a Wildcat. As he began to speak, he was 18 years old again. 70 years had disappeared. The Livingston senior and his defensive mates were dug in inside their 5-yard line, awaiting the onslaught of the Manchester Red Raiders in the National Banner Game of the Week. Clinging to a 13-12 lead, the Cats needed a stop. They needed a big play. Webb supplied both. As he saw the guard pull, he followed, caught the quarterback from behind, stripped the ball, with teammate Donald Vaughn recovering the fumble. Before Manchester could regroup, Wildcat running back Kenny Sadler, on a trap play, took the ball the length of the field inside the Red Raider 10-yard line, where Hillary Carr took it in for 6 on the next play. Carr scored on a 2-point conversion, and Hawkeye had the 21-12 victory, their 7th of the season. In his eyes, it was yesterday. Kenny Webb was one of the finest linemen to ever play at Livingston Academy. He was on the move as soon as the ball was snapped. From his defensive guard position, he would tackle the quarterback before he could hand the ball off to one of the other backs in the single wing. He never let up, stated teammate and fellow Hall of Famer Roy Pennington. Webb joined the United States National Guard and served 12 years. Football was not entirely out of his blood. During his active duty, he played on an undefeated 10-0 team at Fort Knox. Kenny retired from the Tennessee Department of Transportation Surveyors. Kenny and his wife Jimmy still live in the Sea Lake community where they raise their children, Myra, Beth, and Kenny. Kenny Webb, number 22, guard playing from 1950 to 1953, inducted tonight at the Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame.
Kenny Webb gets an ovation again.
Drew Huffines.
Second member Drew Huckeyes.
Broadcaster from 1958 to 1981. For almost a quarter century, residents in Livingston, those in surrounding communities all throughout Overton County, and even for citizens in surrounding counties, the deep baritone voice heard across the airways of WLIV radio was that of Mr. Drew Huffines. Early mornings and late nights, combined with many miles of crooked roads, were in the future of the young disc jockey. Drew would sign on at 6 a.m. at the old WLIV radio station, which was just east of Livingston near the Harris-Wendell Chicken Farm. Mid-morning, he would travel to Jackson County via the crooked road of Highway 85 and sign on at the Gainsboro affiliate of WLIV on the town square. Following national, state, and local news reports along with weather forecasts, Drew would return to Livingston and on countless nights travel to football fields and gymnasiums all across the Upper Cumberlands to call Livingston Academy and Jackson County football and The next morning, it would start all over again at 6 a.m. For all those of the greatest generation coming home from World War II and Korea, along with the baby boomer generation, Drew Huffine was a name and voice synonymous with WLIB radio. His is a name and voice synonymous with Livingston Academy football and basketball. His is a name and voice synonymous as a public address announcer for Tennessee Tech men's basketball. During two interviews, this writer was struck by the humility of Mr. Drew Huffine, struck by the compassion he has for his neighbors and fellow man, struck by the love he has for his late wife, the love of his wife, Mary Ann, and their daughter Lucretia, and son-in-law Gary and their family. Struck by his appreciation for those like his grammar school teacher, Mrs. Frances Carter, who cast him as an announcer in a Christmas play long ago. Struck by his faith that God had such guidance for him during his life and career, and struck by his honesty and desire to spread a little happiness to his community, which he said has given so much to me. Mr. WLIB Sports, inducted to the Livingston Academy Hall of Fame, Drew Huffine, WLIB radio sports broadcaster from 1958.
We'd like to take a moment and recognize who donated the trophies tonight. American Bank and Trust donated the Hall of Fame footballs tonight.
1971 to 1974. James Slick Sales, number 24, was a do-it-all
James
tight end
Slick
and a
Sales will be the
smart
third
Cajun
member inducted into the
linebacker
Hall
for
of Fame
Livingston
tonight.
Academy Wildcats during the early 1970s. A clutch pass catcher from his tight end position, Sales has the knack of making the big play for coming up with a tough catch when the Cats needed it most. Besides being that safety valve for fellow Hall of Fame quarterback Jimmy Maynard. Sales bought the edge for an offense that season's end powered Livingston Academy to a 10-1 record, the first 10-win season in the history of the school. At that time, the 1974 Wildcats on the school record for wins was 10, points scored with 366, yards rushing with 2,596, along with three players named to the Tennessee All-State team, including Maynard, Sales, and Mark Ogletree, who set a single-season rushing record with 1,146 yards. 1974 was the season all Big Blue fans had eagerly awaited since the final whistle of the season before. Tight end Sales had worked tirelessly with quarterback Jimmy Maynard on the passing game throughout the summer and fall. When asked about the induction of James in the Hall of Fame, Maynard attributed the extra work for the number of crucial catches for timely first downs to keep drives alive, and for the number of touchdowns as Sales worked the middle of the field, especially in the red zone. When the chips were down, Maynard said he could count on Sales getting open. Sales' 1974 Wildcats were a single point away from an undefeated season and a spot in the TSSAA playoffs. Carthage speedster Major McDonald found LA on the short end of the scoreboard 21-20 to get the win against the Wildcats on an October 10th evening. One loss did not become two with this squad of tough Wildcats. The Wildcats crushed Alcoa the next week and never looked back on their way to a sterling 10-1 record. Sales, like the team, finished strong as he pulled in two touchdown passes of 35 and 40 yards and a 56-20 spanking of Harriman. James capped off his high school career by being named All-Conference, All-Mid-State, and All-State. Although retired now, James spent his career with Jacobs Engineering, and he and his wife Joyce still live in Knoxville. Inducted in the Livingston Academy 2024 class, James Sales, number 24, tight end linebacker, who played from 1971 to 1974. Kevin Coffey.
And the fourth member of the 2024 Hall of Fame class is Kevin Coffey.
1992 to 1995. Kevin Coffey, number 9, was a gifted wide receiver and a ball-hawking defensive back for Livingston Academy Wildcats of the early to mid-1990s. Kevin came to a senior-laden squad in the fall of 1992 as a freshman listed in the program at 5 feet 8 and 140 pounds. Truly, if Kevin weighed 140 pounds, 100 pounds of that was heart. One would be hard-pressed to find a kid who loved the sport like Kevin, who had immense love for the game. The 1992 Wildcats, Coffey's freshman season, came only the second team in Livingston Academy's long history to win 10 games as they finished 10-2, defeating Harriman the TWS AA playoffs for their first playoff victory ever, before falling in the second round to eventual state champion Marion County, who was in the midst of a dynasty. Coffee also made his presence felt in the Cats' defensive backfield, being named honorable mention Class AAA Associated Press Player of the Week after a three interception game, along with a fumble recovery and a catch for 24 yards in a 27-0 whitewash of Lenore City. The three interceptions is still tied for the single game record all these years later. The 1993 season saw the Associated Press name Kevin Coffey to the Tennessee 3A All-State team with 50 receptions for 825 yards and 10 touchdowns for a 16.5 yards per reception average. Coach Danny McCoy had this to say about his All-State receiver. Kevin Coffey is the epitome of a hard worker. Kevin got every ounce out of his ability of what God gave him. Many teams underestimated him, and again, that is until they saw the back of his jersey running in the end zone. Just ask Chattanooga Titans. Kevin has made a career at Inowac, and with his wife Angie, have raised their sons Aiden, Brody, and Elijah in Livingston. Inducted in the 2024 Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame, Kevin Coffey, number 9, wide receiver, defensive back, played from 1992 to 1995. Ronnie Linder.
And then the fifth member inducted into the Hall of Fame of 2024 is Ronnie Linder.
Ronnie Linder, number 67, was a dominant left tackle on offense and a ferocious defensive end on defense for Livingston Academy Wildcats from 2009 through 2012. Through the successful era of Wildcat football, the big lineman was instrumental in helping teammates and coaches break school records in mass. It is difficult at times to grant proper dues to those men with a hand on the ground in the trenches. Without statistics to measure their contributions, those obscure linemen only hear their names or numbers called whenever there's a penalty committed. That, however, does not mean they are not garnering deserved attention. Big 67 moved in the starting lineup at left tackle as a freshman and never relinquished that position for the next 4 years. From his defensive end spot, Linder proved to be virtually unblockable. The 2011 season provided great times for the Hogeye faithful. Ronnie Linder's team accolades were many during that year, as were his individual honors. The big junior defensive end had 84 tackles, 12 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, and 2 fumble recoveries. He led the region in many defensive statistics. He was selected all-conference first-team defensive end. On the other side of the ball, Ronnie had 24 pancake blocks from his left tackle position. He led a team that had a 1,500-yard rusher and a 1,500-yard passer. The crown jewel of this junior year was being named by the Tennessee Sports Writers Association as first-team All-State. Linder's senior season would prove to be some of the best times for Livingston football. The Wildcats, when asked to evaluate Ronnie Linder, veteran coach Bruce Lamb stated it simply: in 31 years of coaching football, Ronnie Linder is the best lineman I've ever coached. Enough said. Ronnie works for the city of Livingston with his wife Macy, raising their daughters Carson, Landry, and Ronnie Kate in his hometown of Livingston. Being inducted in the 2024 Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame, Ronnie Linder, number 67, tackle, defensive back, who played from 2009 to 2012.
Final member becomes inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Members of the Livingston Academy 2024 Football Hall of Fame class being inducted tonight: Mr. Kenny Webb and family, Mr. Drew Huffines and family, Mr. James Sells and family, Mr. Kevin Coffey and family, and Mr. Ronnie Linder and family. And again, American Bank and Trust is the proud sponsor of the Livingston Academy Football Hall of Fame, and we're proud to welcome these 9 representatives of Livingston Academy into the Hall of Fame tonight.
Welcome in, fans, to Tom Davis Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Livingston Academy. As tonight, Wildcats from Livingston Academy are going to do battle with the Cavaliers from Jenkins, Kentucky. Hello again, fans. Casey Bolden, joined by my broadcasting partner, Mr. Jack Bolden, here tonight, presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first home game of the 2024 season. Tonight, the Wildcats face off against the Jenkins Cavaliers. Both teams faced off last season, where the Wildcats came out victorious, 41-14. Last week, the Wildcats defeated the Trousdale Yellow Jackets, 37-6, in a dominating performance. Players to key out from that game would be first player would be Caden Watson. Caden Watson had a kick return touchdown, and then he would have two receiving touchdowns to go after that, an 89-yard receiving touchdown and a 17-yard receiving touchdown. Jackson Bowles would carry the ball 8 times, resulting in 54 yards and a touchdown. Then on the defensive side, the Wildcats made multiple tackles behind the line. They held the Yellow Jackets just only one first down in the first half. Rocco Carwell made a huge defensive play, resulting in a pick six. The Wildcats would go on to win 37-6. It showed great progress in year two for head coach Matt Hauser, starting 1-0 with a performance like that. And tonight they're trying to get 2-0 for the first time since 2019. And in the 2019 season, the Wildcats would go 10-0. The Wildcats are hoping to make a run for the playoffs this season, and if they play like they did last week, that will be nothing for them this season. I'm Kobe Rogers, and buckle up for Wildcats football coming up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in tonight for the entrance of the Livingston Academy Wildcats as they break through the paper and enter the field. Tonight, looking to get 2-0 for the first time since 2019 and hopefully make a run for the playoffs. This home team is fired up tonight. Year two and Matt Hauser showed incredible progress last week on dominating performances on the offense, defense, and special teams. Tonight, Jenkins County Football will return the ball to get us started here tonight after winning the toss they elected to receive, meaning the Livingston Academy Wildcats will get the ball to start the second half. We'll get to see this defense first off. And last week they held Jenkins to only one total first down in the first half. And it was just an incredible performance to get the season started. And it set the tone for what happens when the Livingston Academy Wildcats play with full strength and integrity, and they play smart. The Wildcats had 2 total turnovers last week after a fumble from Mason Anderson and then an interception thrown by Isaiah Honeycutt. And the buzzer goes off, and both teams take the field. Rocco Carwile will kick the ball to get us started here tonight. Carwile takes a step back, and he's going to get set, and we are about to get ready for action. Carwile hands in the air, and we're about to get started here. And the kick is off, and it's up, and it'll land around the 25-yard line, and the ball is bobbled, and he'll drop on it. And the Jenkins County offense will take over on the 20-yard line. The Wildcats, last week they had 2 turnovers on the special teams. They multiple fumbles by the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets, and they nearly got a very good start again right there. They got Jenkins pinned on the 20-yard line. That's where the Jenkins County offense will take over. It'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. The offense in the I formation. Livingston showing pressure, snap. He'll take it, and he'll go right down, and that'll be a loss on the play for the Jenkins County offense on 1st down.
Quarterback Johnson sacked in the backfield by number 20, Landon Shaw. That'll make it 2nd down.
He gets tackled by Landon Shaw, and they'll give him a sack.
Defense!
It'll be 2nd down and 14, ball on the 16-yard line. Snap, hands it off, and he gets tackled in the backfield, and that'll be another loss on the play for the Jenkins County offense.
Chase McNeely on the carry. Tackled in the backfield by Kanan Williamson. Loss of 6 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 20.
High five from his friends on defense. Going to bring up a bad situation here at your Jenkins. It's going to be 3rd down and 19.
And that'll be a tackle behind the loss, and that'll set up a 3rd down and 20. And now, pressure on Jenkins here on their first possession. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Snap, quarterback takes it, and he's going to go down and sacked. He goes down.
Quarterback Johnson sacked in the backfield by number 56, Frankie Guerrero.
He'll go down by number 56, Frankie Guerrero.
That'll make it 4th and 27.
It'll be 4th down and 27, where the Jenkins County will punt the ball away. Back to receive, Jake Hughes. And the punt is up, and it'll land around the 19-yard line. It's bobbled, and then it's fallen on by the Wildcats, and they will take over on the 19-yard line.
Down by
Drew Goolsby jumps on it to save a potential turnover there for the Wildcats. Adrian Jenkins gears up for his 2nd start as he's set to go in as quarterback 1. Jenkins starts back in shotgun, and then he'll put Bowles to his left side. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap. Jenkins hands it off. Bowles cuts up, goes inside, and he'll get maybe 8 on the first carry of his 9.
Right tackle. Bring up second down, make
Tackle by Camden Watson.
a nice looking run there for Jackson Bowles with 7 yards on the first carry.
And 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Bowles will get 7 yards on the first down carry. That'll set up a 2nd down and 3 on the 11-yard line. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Bowles will be on the right side of Jenkins. Snap, Jenkins will hand it to Bowles. Bowles cuts inside, runs out to the corner, and he will go in. Touchdown, Jackson Bowles. A 13-yard carry for Jackson Bowles, and the Wildcats go on the board first in the first quarter.
Jackson Bowles.
And the Wildcats strike first in the first quarter. Took him two plays for Jackson Bowles, and he tallies up 20 yards and a touchdown on the first drive of Lipps Academy Wildcats 9. Carwile to kick the ball. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And the field goal is good.
Rocco Carlisle's extra point attempt is good.
And the Wildcats will take a 7-0 lead with 8:59 left in the first quarter. You're joining us tonight on Overton Events. Stay tuned while we take a break. Welcome back after the break as we start back off on kicking. Rocco Carwile kick it off as the Wildcats hold a 7-0 lead after a dominating look on defense and then a even spectacular look on the offense. Carwile takes his steps and he gets ready. Hand in the air, gets the signal from the referees, and the kick is off and up in the air. Lands up around the 18-yard line. He'll set the return, cuts upfield, and then he will go out of bounds around the 22-yard line. And that's where the Cavaliers will start over.
Return by Chase Neely. Tackle made by Jesse Jenkins. A 1st and 10, Jenkins at the 23.
Quarterback will take it, and it's a bad snap. Bobbled, he catches it, and then he will go down again. Ball is out, but the play is called dead, and he will go down. And that'll be another sack for the Lipps Academy defense.
Dakota Johnson sacked in the backfield by Jordan Guy. Loss of 8 yards on that play. 2nd and 18.
Jordan Geist gets the sack on the first down. There will be too many people on the field for the Jenkins County offense, and the referee will make them remove a player.
Joined by my broadcasting partner, Jack Bolton. So thankful to be here. Make sure you like and share the stream, fans. All your friends and family. Jack and I love to see the hearts pop up here on the screen. Also, tag in, let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and
Cavaliers will resume with a second down and 18 with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back on his left side. Snap, he takes it. Quick throw to the running back out of the backfield. Ball's out. And it will be and they're going to give it to the Cavaliers, I believe. They're going to discuss it. No signal yet. And Jenkins will retain possession.
Jackson Cole smoked. Big number 57 that time. Jordan Kites got out there and put a smack on the runner.
Yeah, we've already seen a couple of massive hits here tonight. Coming downhill. Fumble recovered by Jenkins. Makes it 3rd and long.
3rd down. You got to get all the way up to Allen to get a 1st down.
It'll be 3rd down and 20 for the Jenkins County offense. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back in the backfield, snap, quarterback rolls, and he's going to go down, and that will be a safety. And the Livingston Academy's defense has another great play.
Sack in the end zone by Caden Watzel.
Caden Watzel makes another play. Get used to hearing that name tonight. Caden Watzel gets to the tackle in the end zone, and that will be a safety for Jenkins County offense. And now Jenkins County offense will have to punt the ball away. Jenkins gets set to punt the ball away. Back to receive. The number 12, Caden Watzel, and number 1, Jackson Bowles. Both of those players did have a touchdown in last week's game against the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. And Jackson Bowles already has a rushing touchdown tonight. And will we see Caden Watson get another touchdown? Would not be surprised tonight.
Free kick by Jenkins to be taken by Camden Austin.
And we're still having a discussion right now. And the punter will get a tee, and he'll take a steps back for Jenkins County as they get set to kick the ball away. Kicking from the 20-yard line. Kick is up in the air, and it'll drop around the 50-yard line, picked up by Deacon Allred. Deacon Allred cuts inside, breaks through, goes all the way. He's going down to the 20, and he'll be brought down around the 18-yard line, and that's where the Livingston Academy Wildcats offense will start over. They will start over in the red zone. A nice return there by Deacon Allred.
Gain of 32 yards by Allred. 1st and 10. Wildcats from the 17.
Livingston Academy will take over on the 17-yard line with a 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Bowles in the backfield on the left. Snap. Jenkins takes a shot to the end zone. Thrown up. Incomplete. Hughes couldn't draw it in. And Adrian Jenkins misses his first target.
Second down and 10.
Jenkins' first pass of the night was intended for Jack Hughes, and it's incomplete. He just barely overthrew it. But as the season goes on, I suspect Jenkins will get more calmer, and his passes will be a little bit more accurate. 2 receivers are left, 2 to the right. He'll have Bowles move to his left side. Jenkins out of the backfield sends a receiver in motion. That'll be Watson. Snap. Jenkins throws underneath to Watson. Watson catches it from the 10. He goes, and he'll be brought down around the 1-yard line.
Jenkins pass complete to Watson. Knocked out of bounds by Hamburger.
He'll go to bounds
First National Bank, 1st and 10.
around the 2-yard line.
Correction, 1st and goal.
So it'll be a 15-yard play there for Caden Watson. That was a good play there by Adrian Jenkins. He saw the pocket collapsing. He knew he had to get out of there. He rolled out to his left side, and he found a receiver who was open, and it just happened to be Watson. And Watson picks it up and gets to 15, and that sets up a 1st down and goal on the 2-yard line. In our formation, he'll send his running back to the left, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Snap. Jenkins, quick slant, end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 11, Jesse Gentry.
Jenkins pass complete to Jesse.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Let's go, Hawkeye! Woo!
Jesse Gentry gets his first touchdown on the season, and that'll extend the lead to 13-0. Rocco Carwile back to kick it. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Carwile 2 for 2 tonight on the PAT.
Rocco Carwile
And Livingston Academy up 16-0 currently. And you are joining us tonight on Overton Events. Stay tuned while we take a break. Welcome back after a break. Livingston Academy 16, the Jenkins Cavaliers 0. The Jenkins County offense so far has had negative yardage, 0 first downs. That's what you want to hear if you're Livingston Academy defense. Carwile gets ready to kick the ball away. Carwile's averaging around a 35-yard kickoff. From the 40, it'll land around the 10-yard line. What a kick return. He tries to flip it, ball's out. He jumps on it, and I believe Jenkins did jump on it in time. And it will be Jenkins County ball on the 10-yard line to get us started.
Spencer McNeely falls on the muff kickoff. 1st and 10, Jenkins. From the 10-yard line.
Jenkins will take over on the 10-yard line. Jenkins County on the 10-yard line. Quarterback under center. Snap. Hands it off. Goes nowhere. He bumps off but cuts the left side, and he'll get maybe 2 yards on the 1st down play.
Chase McNeely on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by Rocco Carwile.
Rocco Carwile makes the tackle, runs him out of bounds. It'll be a total of 1 yard on first down.
Second down and 9.
That's the first time Jenkins has made a positive play on the yardage. Be second down and 9 on the 11-yard line. Jenkins, one receiver to the left, one to the right. Crowded backfield, snap. Quarterback hands it off. He cuts around. And then a tackle behind the line around the 2-yard line. Drew Goolsby comes in for the tackle.
Chase McNeely on the carry. Tackles in the backfield. By Drew Goolsby. Makes it third and 18.
It'll be third down and 18 on the 2-yard line for Jenkins County offense. Livingston Academy could potentially get another safety here. The second of the night. Crowded backfield once again. Quarterback snap. He hands it off quick. And he gets nowhere, but he fakes it and goes around and gets tackled around the 5-yard line, and then a flag thrown. I believe the penalty will be on Jenkins County.
Penalty marker on the play. Penalty is an illegal block on Jenkins.
Penalty will be on Jenkins. Livingston Academy declines the penalty, and that'll bring up fourth down for the Jenkins County offense. And they'll be punting from the inside their 5-yard line for the second time so far tonight. Their second total punt. They've had 3 total drives, a safety, and 2 punts inside the 5-yard line. Snap, punt. Punt goes up, and it's received around 20-yard line. He flips it around to Hughes. Hughes, end zone, touchdown, Livingston Academy. Jake Hughes with a punt return touchdown to get his first touchdown on the season.
Lateral to Jake Hughes for the Livingston Academy touchdown.
That brings the lead 22-0 in the first quarter. Good snap, good hold, kick up, and it's good. They will call it no good, actually. And so that'll bring the score 22-0. Livingston Academy in favor right now with 5:22 left in the first quarter. So far tonight, Jackson Bowles has 20 yards on 2 carries for a touchdown. Adrian Jenkins, 3 attempts, has 17 yards. He completed 2 of his 3 passes. And his third pass was completed to Jesse Gentry for a 2-yard passing touchdown. Rocco Carwile to kick off his 4th time in the first quarter. That's always good to hear. Carwile hand in the air. He takes a step, and the kick is off. It'll be fumbled around the 15-yard line. He runs to land on it, and it will be Wildcat ball. Drew Goolsby makes another play, and he recovers the fumble. Livingston Academy takes over.
By Drew Goodspeed.
And then we are going to take a moment and step away. Welcome back. After the injury timeout, the player walked off on under his own power. A good sign to see as Livingston Academy's offense takes the field.
On the beautiful campus of Livingston Academy, Wildcats are hosting Jenkins, Kentucky here tonight. Cavaliers traveled all the way from Eastern Kentucky to be here with us. About as far east as Kentucky can get.
Jenkins defense takes the field.
Trying to resurrect it last year. Still struggling. Still trying to build the program.
One receiver to the left, two to the right. Jenkins in shotgun formation with Bowles behind him.
On that Jenkins drop.
And here we go. Jenkins puts Bowles to the left side. Snap. Jenkins throws a quick pass. Complete. Carlisle cuts upfield. Breaks a tackle. And he'll go down around the 12-yard line.
Jenkins pass complete to Carlisle. Gain of 9 yards. Time out for the
See ya, thank you.
And we'll have an injury timeout as we step away. We are still on an injury timeout currently. We will step right back when the injury is cleared up. Welcome back. The player was taken off the field. We hope to see him get better. And both teams retake the field. We will get ready to resume action here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Livingston Academy Wildcats hold a 22-0 lead here in the first quarter. Welcome back. There will be two receivers to the left, one to the right. Snap. Handoff. Nobody touches him. Touchdown. Deacon Allred. Deacon Allred takes it in for 12-yard touchdown on his first carry of the night.
With a Jerry's IGA touchdown run.
A 12-yard rushing touchdown for Deacon Allred tonight. His first carry of the night. Rocco Carwile comes back out to kick the extra point. He's 2 of 3 on the night so far. Good snap. Good hold. Kick up. No good. Wide to the left, and that will do it.
Extra point attempt is no good.
Thank you for joining us tonight here on Overton Events. We're glad to see y'all watching the stream tonight. We thank you for your continued support of the stream. We're going to step away as both teams gather and get ready for the kickoff. Welcome back as we get set for the kickoff. Second team kickoff team comes out. It'll be 85 Cody Smith. Coy Smith, number 85, will be kicking us off. Hand in the air, he takes his run, kick is off. It'll land around the 24-yard line. Kick is received, tries to go back around, and he'll lose yardage on the return. And he'll be slung down by the Luke's Academy special teams. Jenkins County offense will take over on the 25-yard line.
Roger Niles returning the kickoff. Tackle made by Logan Gentry. Be first and 10. Jenkins from the 28.
Lucas Academy's defense takes the field once again. They've had a busy night, allowing 0 first downs so far, a safety, and then 4 sacks so far tonight. This team is fired up, trying to go 2-0 for the first time since 2019. They've been on a playoff drought since 2020, and they're trying to change that this year. And this crowd is just fired up tonight. The energy is just something different about being here in Livingston Academy. Snap. Handoff fakes it. He runs around to his left. Tries to juke the defender, but that won't fool him. He's going to go down, and that'll be a tackle for a loss.
Dakota Johnson on the keeper.
He'll be slung down around the 20-yard line.
Still loss of 4 yards. Second down and 14.
Be second down and 14 for Jenkins County's offense. They show one receiver to the left, one to the right, an I formation. Quarterback under center. Snap. He'll hand it off. Speedy running back to the left, but that ain't going to fool the Wildcats. He'll go down. He may get a yard on the carry.
Spencer Neely on the carry.
And
Tackled by Jesse.
we got a player down. While the player is down, we will step away as they tend to him. Welcome back after the injury timeout. The player's walking off under his own powers, which is a very good sign to see. And it's going to bring up a third down and 16. Ball on the 23-yard line for Jenkins County with 2:38 left in the first quarter. They show 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, running back in the backfield on the right side. Quarterback in the backfield. Talks to the running back. Sends his running back to the left side. Snap. Quarterback handles it. Throws it up behind the running back. Bad pass, and that'll bring up second down. It'll bring up fourth down and 16.
Pass ball incomplete. We'll make it 4th and 16.
Be fourth down at 16 with 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Livingston Academy ahead 28-0. Be fourth down at 16 for the Cavaliers as they get set to punt it. Hughes and number 12, Caden Watzel to return it. It's returned by Watzel. Watzel breaks a tackle, cuts up the right sideline, and that'll be a touchdown, Livingston Academy. to extend the lead 34-0. But there will be a flag. Cato Watson with another special teams play, and that is another returning touchdown for him. Flag is against Livingston Academy, so the touchdown will not stand. So scratch the kick return. Livingston Academy set to take over on the 10-yard line. With under 1 minute left here in the first quarter, Livingston Academy head 28-0. Jenkins in shotgun formation with the running back to the right. It'll be Bowles. Snap. Jenkins steps, fires. End zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Livingston Academy touchdown to Overton County.
Jenkins pass complete to Drew Goolsby.
Drew Goolsby with a touchdown, a 10-yard receiving touchdown. Drew Goolsby with a 10-yard receiving touchdown, and Adrian Jenkins with another passing touchdown. Jenkins is 4 or 5 on the night with 2 passing touchdowns. Kick is up, and it is just barely going to go in, and that will make the lead 36-0.
Extra point attempt is good.
Jack and I follow along here in the comments.
Coy Smith to kick the ball off once again. He gets the ball set up, takes a step back. As he gets set, we'll take a second to say your score. Livingston Academy 35, Jenkins County 0. Good kickoff, and it'll be received around the 22-yard line, and we'll have a knee.
Kickoff down by Roger Niles. 1st and 10, Jenkins from the 22.
And with the score being over 30, the clock will not stop unless Jenkins County makes the lead under 30. And I believe that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Your current score, Livingston Academy 35, the Cavaliers 0.
Time now for the Hog-Eye Football Almanac.
Welcome back after the end of the first quarter. As we head into the second quarter, Livingston Academy currently holding on to a 35-point lead. Livingston Academy ahead 30 plus, so that means the clock will not stop. Two receivers to the left, two to the right, running back and backfield snap, quarterback will pass it. It's a screen, but it goes nowhere. Livingston Academy's all over that play. He may get 2 yards on the first down play.
Pass complete to Chase Neiman. Tackle by Isaiah Honeycutt. It's 2nd and 7.
Three receivers to the right side, one to the left. Snap, quarterback throws it. It's a screen. It's up again by the Livingston Academy's defense, and he's slung down to the ground. And that play goes nowhere. It'll result in a loss on the second down play.
Pass complete to Spencer McNeely. Tackle by Noah White.
It'll be a result of 3 yards lost on second down. It'll break up a 3rd down and 10 for the Cavaliers offense. Be 3rd down and 10. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Snap. Quarterback takes it, slings it up, and that is intercepted by Livingston Academy's defense. Be intercepted by Preston Greenwood, and it'll put the Livingston Academy's offense on the 35-yard line.
Preston Greenwood.
Livingston Academy's putting in their second team offense.
1st and 10 Wildcat. From the 36.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the beginning of the second half. My name is Kobe Rogers, and I'm going to be here with you for throughout the game tonight. And so far, our stats: Adrian Jenkins had two first half passing touchdowns. He has actually been taken out by his second string quarterback, as the lead is so large. Jenkins is 4 of 5 passing so far tonight. Mason Anderson had two carries. His first carry, a fumble, and then a 40-yard run. Jackson Bowles has 2 carries on the night for 20 yards and a rushing touchdown. Jake Hughes has a kick return touchdown, and then he had 1 target to him, and it was incomplete. Rocco Carwell has a 9-yard receiving. Caden Watzel has 15 yards receiving. Jesse Gentry has 1 target for 2 yards and a touchdown. And then Deacon Allred has a 12-yard rushing touchdown. Drew Goolsby has a 10-yard receiving touchdown. And as we head to the beginning of the second half, Livingston Academy will get the ball first, start us off, and they already have a huge lead. And, you're sitting 42 up on somebody. What do you do? So what Livingston Academy is doing is putting in their second string players for them younger players to get a little experience, because some of them's freshmen. And it's very good experience when you're playing a game like this in your head by so much. There's the whistle. Jenkins ready to kick off. Kicks off from the 40. Bounces on the other, picked up. Cuts inside the middle, then cuts back out, being held, and he'll go down around the 50-yard line. Actually, the 49-yard line.
Isaiah Honeycutt, the kickoff return. Tackled by Camden Walker. First and 10, Wildcat, the 49.
Livingston Academy's offense will begin on their own 49-yard line, 51 yards to go to the end zone. That's where Isaiah Honeycutt and his offense will begin. Anderson behind him. Snap, hands off, Anderson. Goes in, spins, and then the line pushes him forward. He'll get maybe 8.
Mason Anderson on the carry, gain of 6 yards. Tackled by Chase McNeely.
They'll give him a 6-yard carry there on first down. Isaiah Honeycutt gets the call from the coach. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Honeycutt puts Anderson on his right side. Snap. Honeycutt hands it off. Anderson breaks his first tackle, then will not be able to break the second, and he'll get tackled at the 47-yard line, and that'll be a 2-yard loss for Livingston Academy's offense.
Tackled by Camden Walker. Loss of 1 yard. Third down and 5.
Snap. Quarterback hands it off. Anderson gets a very good third down carry, and that'll be about 10 yards on the carry. They'll go from the 47 to the 38. That'll be a 9-yard carry for Anderson and a hog-eye first down.
First national, first and 10.
Snap. Honeycutt hands it to Anderson. Anderson cuts outside, bounces off the left side, breaks through, and he'll get tackled around the 19-yard line with a flag.
Anderson carries.
Believe it'll be a
Penalty
hold.
marker, play. Penalty is holding against the Wildcats.
So the play will get brought back. It'll be a penalty on the Wildcats.
Makes it first and 22.
Honeycutt with a receiver to his left and a running back in his backfield. Hands it off. And he goes nowhere. He'll be a quick tackle by Jenkins' defense.
Jaden Smith carries. Tackled by Dakota Johnson. It's second and 19.
Snap. Hands it off. Anderson breaks a tackle. Goes a little further. And he'll cut back into the original line of scrimmage.
Mason Anderson carries. Tackled by Camden Watson.
Be about a run of 15.
Gain of 13 yards.
It'll be a 13-yard carry for Mason Anderson. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats offense. Snap. Honeycutt hands it. Anderson gets the first down. Gets more. Spins and goes down around the 20-yard. He'll be tackled around the 16-yard line. That's where they'll mark him.
Tackled by Malachi Atkins.
It'll be a carry of 19.
First National Bank. First and 10.
It'll be a carry of 8. Actually, correction there.
First down, Wildcats.
Wildcats taking a very good lengthy drive with Honeycutt at center. Snap. Hands it off. Jade Smith will get maybe 3 on the first down carry.
Jaden Smith on the carry. Gain of 3 yards. Second down and 7.
Honeycutt puts the running back to his right side. Snap. Hands it. Anderson has it. And then Anderson's wrapped up behind the line. He'll be slung down around the 15-yard line, and that'll be a loss of 1.
Mason Anderson carries. Tackled by Dakota Johnson. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Honeycutt in the backfield. Smith to his right side. Anderson in the backfield. Puts Anderson on his left side. Snap. Hands it off. Anderson breaks the tackle. Fumbles the ball again. And this time I believe it will be recovered by the defense. And it will be. It'll be another turnover
Anderson
by Mason Anderson.
fumble on the play, recovered by
His
Chase
second
Jenkins.
fumble of the night.
First and 10, Jenkins. At the 5-yard
That's something starting to turn into a problem there for Mason Anderson. If he wants to be the running back too for this offense, that's some things he's got to work on because you can't be turning the ball over in critical game positions. It's a close game. You don't want to turn the ball over. Jenkins has the ball on their own 5-yard line. Quarterback goes under center. They'll have a stacked backfield. Quarterback hands it off. Cuts around the left side. It'll be tackled. And they will consider it a touchdown, Livingston Academy.
Jenkins
There was a fumble.
recovered in the end zone for the Livingston Academy touchdown by Noah Watt.
Noah Watt recovers it. That'll be a touchdown, Livingston Academy. Extra point attempt by Smith. Good snap. Good hold. Late. And it will be blocked. And the extra point is no good.
The extra point attempt is
With 1:40 left here, Livingston Academy's ahead 48-0. And we will step away. Welcome back after the touchdown by Livingston Academy. Livingston Academy currently 48, Jenkins 0. Corey Smith to kick the ball off to resume action. With a running clock, this third quarter is nearly already gone. Hand in the air. He takes his run, kicks, missed kick. Will land around the 21-yard line where it's received. He runs around the sideline, 30, 35, and then pushed out of bounds around the 38-yard line.
Malachi Atkins on the kickoff return.
And that's going to end the third quarter.
Tackle
The Livingston Academy Wildcats 48, the Cavaliers 0 will step away for a break. Welcome back as the team huddles up. We want to take a moment and thank you all for who tune in to watch the stream tonight. Livingston Academy, as of right now, is looking like they're going to come out victorious 48-0 right now is the current score with 12 minutes left in regulation. Livingston Academy's defense will be on the field to start off the fourth quarter. Wildcats trying to extend their winning streak to 2 wins for the first time since 2019 if they win tonight. Snap, quarterback, hands it off. Running back breaks a tackle, spins around the right side, and then he'll get maybe 5 or 6 and breaks 4, 5. He maybe broke 7 tackles, and that'll be a first down carry. The first down for Jenkins County's offense.
Chase McNeely on the carry.
What a carry. I saw maybe 4 to 5 broken tackles there by the Jenkins County's running back. Just an incredible play there by him.
At the midfield stripe.
First and 10, Jenkins County's offense in I formation. Snap. He hands it off. Runs around the right side. And he'll be slung down by Livingston Academy by number 3. And it'll be a gain of maybe a yard. And that'll bring up second down and 9.
Tackled by Marius Birdsong. Gain of 1 yard. It's second and 9. Cavaliers. May not have been much, but it was a lot. First down,
Make sure you join Golden Day and Mickey Benson every Tuesday night. Live from the rooftop of Fire and Vine with the Star Coaching Show.
Snap. He runs around. Nearly slung down. He breaks a tackle again, and then they'll get him tackled behind the line. That'll be a loss of maybe 6 on second down.
Dakota Johnson sacked in the backfield by Logan Gentry. Loss of 6 yards. It's third and 16.
Jenkins County's offense huddles up. They currently trail by 48 here in the fourth quarter with just under 9 minutes left in regulation. It'll be third down at 16. Quarterback goes in shotgun. Snap. Quarterback fakes the pass, rolls around, and then he'll go down, and that'll be a sack for Livingston Academy.
Dakota Johnson sacked in the backfield by Green Puckett.
Green Puckett is there on the sack. Jenkins County will go for it on this fourth down at 23, it appears. Livingston Academy's playing their defense like they are going for it. Snap. They will punt it. It's a muff punt. It'll go out of bounds. We'll say around the 46-yard line. It'll roll out of bounds. And that's where Livingston Academy's offense will take over.
Punt out of bounds at the 47-yard line. First and 10, Hawkeye.
First down, Wildcats!
Luke Academy's offense takes over on the 47-yard line with 6:50 left in regulation. They show a two running back combo in the backfield. Honeycutt, snap, gets the ball, hands it off, runs to the middle, and then brought down around the 40-yard line.
Dakota Miller carries. Gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Dakota Miller gets the play. He'll make 7 yards. Snap, handoff, runs up the middle. He's brought down.
Bryson Masters on the carry. Tackled Camden Wathen. Another First National Bank first and 10.
5:30 left here in regulation. The Wildcats holding on to a 48-point advantage. They have the ball, first and 10 on the 36-yard line. Snap, Honeycutt. Hands it off. Can't break that tackle and goes down. It'll be a gain of maybe a yard on first down.
Bryson Masters on the carry.
Bryson Masters on the carry gets 2 yards. Bring up second down and 8. As of right now, with the score the way it is, the Wildcats are appearing to go 2-0 for the first time since 2019. This is a good start to the season for the second-year head coach in Mattenhauser. Last week, his team looked very impressive, and tonight they look even more impressive. Next week, they will face off against DeKalb County, and that'll be a very good matchup as they take their first test.
Santos Pagoda on the carry. Tackled by Jason McBee. Gain of 6 yards. It's third and 2.
Be third down and 2 for the Wildcats. And coming in for the second year of Mattenhauser, everybody has expected a little bit more progress. And tonight, the progress has been shown. The team is going to move to 2-0 for the first time since 2019. They've not made the playoffs since 2020. This is a very good start to their season. Now, their schedule is going to get a little more tough as they head down the line. But I think this Wildcats team is going to be a dark horse when the playoffs come. I see them sneaking into the playoffs this season.
That's another First National Bank first and 10.
Last year, like I said last week, Mattenhauser was implementing his new system and how he runs things. And it took a year. They finished 4-7 last season, which was an improvement from the previous season as they went 0-11 in the Del Flat era. Running back gets it, cuts around the corner, breaks to the 20, then cuts back inside, and he'll be tackled around that 18-yard line. And continue what I was saying, they finished 0-11. Del Flat, he retires, then comes in Mattenhauser. Mattenhauser takes over control, and he tries to snap the losing streak they was under, and he snapped it. He got him to a 4-7 record, which was an improvement. We saw progress last year, and so far this season we are seeing even more progress. And if you're a Wildcats fan, that's all you want to see. They was in a drought of winning for a few seasons. They snapped it last season, and now this season they're starting 2-0.
recovered by J.J. Stansberry. His first National Bank first and goal from the 6.
All security.
And he'll go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown, Livingston Academy.
Jaden Smith carries for the carry.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Let's go, Hawkeye! Woo!
I'm wondering if they got any fireworks left. They've been shooting them off every 5 minutes. And they get shot. 8 touchdowns in.
Boy Smith, extra point attempt is good.
And for your statistics tonight, Adrian Jenkins finishes the game 4 of 5 for 36 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and a running touchdown. Jackson Bowles on the night, 2 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown to go with it. Mason Anderson on the night. Mason Anderson had a quiet night tonight. He had 2 fumbles, but he did rush for 85 yards. Jake Hughes on the night, 1 target, no reception, but he did have a kick return. Rocco Cartwell on the night, 1 target, 1 reception for 9 yards. Caden Watts on the night, he had 1 total target tonight for 15 yards. And then Jesse Gentry had 1 target for 2 yards and a touchdown to go with it. Deacon Allred had a 12-yard carry. That was his only carry of the night. He finished with 12 yards. Then Drew Goolsby, he had a fumble in the end zone for a touchdown. Kick is off and is in the air. Jenkins returns the kick, cuts around the outside of the sideline where he is slung down, and that'll be a flag.
Spencer McNeely on the kickoff return. Tackled by Creed Taylor.
Be a penalty on Creed Taylor.
Jenkins
That'll be a flag against the Wildcats.
at the 25.
With 32 seconds left, this game is what we'll call over. Your score is 55-0. The Wildcats in the lead currently. With 32.6 seconds left in regulation. Wildcats trying to get out of here with a victory, and they will. So on the night, we saw a lot of positives. We saw a few things the Wildcats need to look at, and that is ball security. And we're not targeting any player or anything, but we did see 2 fumbles tonight. But besides that, there was nothing but positives to look at tonight from the Wildcats. They was moving the ball down the field pretty good, but something that is not talked about, that I've not really talked about, is that defense. That defense is fired up every single play. I'm talking about sacks, safeties, that fires the defense up, and they nearly got a pick there on that play. This defense
Fastball incomplete.
is very underrated. And we're going to have a timeout by Jenkins.
Timeout, Jenkins.
Stick around for the post game. Talking about
Tonight, Luke's Academy will come out victorious 55-0 as of right now with 24 seconds left in regulation. Next week, you can join us here at Livingston Academy where they will host DeKalb County. And then after that, they will hit the road to Upperman and Baxter for a very good game coming up that night. That will be the rival game. That's usually one of the best games when both teams are healthy and both teams playing at full ability. But next Friday, you can join us here on Overton Events for the game against DeKalb County. We'll be here at Livingston Academy in the great city of Livingston, Tennessee. Jenkins takes their second timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Jenkins County. Running back to his left, running back to his right. Snap, quarterback. Runs, rolls out, slings it downfield, and that'll be intercepted by the Wildcats. And that will do it here tonight. Livingston Academy comes out victorious here in Livingston, Tennessee. The Wildcats win 55-0 over the Cavaliers.